Hey folks, it's Joe. Just doing a little something different here, looking at the Santa Maria that I'm working on from Pavel. This is absolutely starting out to be an amazing little build, I tell you. It's fun, it's absolutely different from what I'm used to. But, if you look at it here, I mean, the keel is in many pieces. You can see against my hand that this is pretty big. This is pretty big and bulky. So what it does is it has two pieces together, it sandwiches, and then once you get those in, you can see all these little square pieces in here. What you actually have pieces that you put together and it squeezes and holds them together. You can see it's a pretty good size ship. As far as the frames and the keels go, everything is really nice. And then here, there's sanding that you're going to have to do. No sanding was here, but sanding had to go there. And then when I come over here, you can see that this has been sanded to the bevel, the right bevel. Everything is marked for you, so you just have to follow along with it. Just finish all your bevels and then put this together. There was two pieces there and it squeezes it all in. And you could pretty much see the way it goes. And then what we're going to do here is we mark from there and we go right into the frames. Just going to bring this over for a minute. So this is starting with number 1. You can see the number 1 right there, and these have been beveled down. Both sides have been beveled. Again, this has been beveled. You can see as they go, and some of them start getting smaller just like that. There's no bevels there. And then you come down a little bit, and then you start to get, once you get to 15, it starts a light bevel, a little heavier bevel in 16, and then we stop and we got the part on the backs. I don't even know what this piece is called at this point, the big back piece. These are all beveled out. This one is beveled quite a distance. It goes right down to a point. You can see there's the lines where you have to bevel it from. And we have that number 1. I wanted to show you something here. This is one of the places where, again, they have beveling. And then what you're going to notice here, this is 19. The next frame right behind it gets beveled all the way down to the point where it's a point. And then once they assemble, they will assemble right in this position. And that gives you the frame going in the back. And then there's a 21 and a 22, which again are all beveled, but they're going to be going up at the top, and you get your whole shape out for the ship. I'm really enjoying this one. I thought the beveling would be a pain in the neck, but using a little rotary blade, it went right through it with no problem. It's a really good cut. Oops, I forgot to pop a couple out right there. I'll have to pop those out. And very simple with his ships. They just pop, everything just pops right out for you. There's not much you have to do. Except for that one. There you go, that's out. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit of something. My next step here is obviously I have my keel all ready to go. I've fitted these, I've brought them all together, and now it's time to start putting them putting them to bed. So yeah, so I mean, everything is in here. Everything fits together beautifully. I mean, there's nothing here so far that I've had to conquer. It's all been a very easy thing. And, I don't like talking too much on these things, so I know I already jibber-jabbering all over the place. But, yeah, and I got to tell you that that Mac Van, or Vance, he's been giving me a little guidance. He started one of these. He's up on the bow and the masts and all part, but looking back at it, he's great to have as a resource, because there are a lot of things that I'm just not familiar with. So this is it, folks. The next time you see it, all of these pieces will be installed. All the frames will be installed, and then once the frames are installed, there's a riser coming out of here, and then all these little individual, just sticking it any one for now. All these little ones are going to find a little piece to keep the frame together, and then that'll be the next part. So yeah, I rambled, and I'm sure I did a terrible job at it, but that's okay. We're having fun doing it, even if people do laugh. Have a good day, folks.